Hi, this is Alex from PHP Academy, and in this video I'm going to be taking you through easily adding pagination to a result set on your website. So to start with, I'm just going to show you the data that I'm going to be working with so you're familiar with what we're actually putting into our pagination concept. Now I have a list of names. You can see that there's 20 records in this table. The database we're working with is going to be called Pagination, so that's for later reference when we connect to our database. And the table is names. This has got two columns, name ID and name. Name ID just being an integer field with an auto increment, which will increment every time you add a name. So if you're not familiar with MySQL, I suggest you go and look that up first, because that's how I'm going to be dealing with pagination and displaying results to the user with different pages. Now the idea of this tutorial is to actually split up this data into separate pages. Obviously, if you wanted to output these results, you could do by performing a simple query, then looping through each record and then just referencing each name and output that to the database. And we're going to be doing this from the beginning, so I'm going to show you how to actually output all of these results, and then we're going to condense them down into pages. So this is what the database looks like. It's pretty easy to set up, so if you haven't already set something like this up and you want to follow along exactly with this tutorial, then go ahead and set up a table much like this one. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at how this actually works. So this is the end result of my pagination, and this should be what you achieve at the end of the tutorial. You can see that we've got the first 6 names here, which would appear here from 1 to 6. So we've got Alex to Ashley. And then what we're then doing is clicking on page 2. You can see that page 1 is bold. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Make the page number bold just so it's a bit clearer to your user. I'm going to click on page 2, and you can see that the results come now from just under Ashley, and we start at Joshua, and then we go down to Glenn. The same with page 3, and then on page 4 you can see that we've only got 2 results. Because we're showing 6 values per page, we've got 6, 12, 18, and then we've got these 2 just on the end. So it effectively splits data up regardless of how many records. You know, the amount of pages doesn't have to equal the records, so it's all being done for us so it looks nice as well. Okay, so with that introduction, we can actually start writing this out and actually putting these results into pagination.